Hi guys, here we are again with a new video, and I can see in your eyes from the last video what you have in mind. I have it in mind as well. You are thinking, why the hell do we need jurisdiction, so many jurisdiction, and why the hell we cannot have one trademark system, one patent system, one design system for the whole planet? Yeah, it's a good idea. And I had this idea as well, but this is what we have. We have different countries, we have defending claims of each country and so, and that is what it is. We have to live in reality, although we dream in the future. Now, today is one of those videos I want to send to you, which is one of the most important ones. It is about strategy. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you have a business strategy? And I'm not asking you whether you have a strategic business plan, a written vision and mission statement, or a page with an input of 150 people of over 2,000 pages. No, that is not what I'm asking for. What I'm asking for is what do you have in mind? What will your business be like within 2, 3, 4 years? Do you have one? No? If you don't have one, you are, well, the bad news is you're like headless chicken. You are running around left and right and you don't know the direction where to go. So this is not a way to carry out your business. You need to have a clear idea where to go, when to move, what to do, which is your final goal, etc. So you tell me, I don't need a business plan. I have some bananas growing here, and I sell the bananas, and then that's it. That is no. I don't need any vision for the future. Well, that is one thing. You have admitting you have some fruit growing, apples or whatever fruit it is, doesn't matter. And you want to, and you sell it on the market, and that is your business model, and you don't have any more vision on that. Now, why are you doomed? Well, you sell in effect a commodity. And what happens with selling of commodities? You take, I say apples here, but if you are doing toys for a big company without your own trademark, so you are putting the trademark of that company on the toys you produce, send them to the company, and the company then distributes and sell these toys to anybody else. This is in reality also a commodity. You're producing a commodity. And what happens with commodities? Commodities fluctuate in time, in price. Why do they fluctuate in time and in price? Well, it's very easy. You find always a competitor, a new technology, a new variety of fruit, which will grow faster or grow better or will make the growing cheaper or whatever, or you will have a possibility of somebody who wants to get into the market and produces below price, so not something you want to have experience yourself, but it happens. Now, let's come back to that one, to the example of your banana producer in a local village. And so you have the neighbor who is competing with you, and he wants to get a bigger market share of that local market, although it is only a local market, but he wants to get a better business, or even worse, he wants to drive you out of business. So he lowers the price of the bananas. Now, let's take the other part of the game, which is the consumers. The consumers, what do they want? They want bananas, right? And what do they have on the market? They have the bananas of one and the bananas of the other. Okay, the bananas are more or less the same, so there's no difference in buying one on the other. And what is then the ultimate decision of the consumers? What is it? Yes, you're right. The price determines it. And the price determines it, meaning that the consumer will go to the lower price and will leave you with the bananas without being sold, unless you also are willing to go down in price. But then your business is not profitable anymore. You can do it 1 week, you can do it 2 weeks, but at the third week probably you are out of business, or you will need to replant your strategy in order to get into business as well. The consumers want, if you have commodities, they decide on price, and that's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else you can do. If you have one product which is identical to another, a commodity, that means it can be about fruit, but on apples, on beans, on wheat, or whatever commodity it might be. It may be as well, as I said, toys being produced for others. That is a commodity for that person who produces it, because he wants to produce for others the same thing. So at a certain moment, he is competing with others doing the same thing, producing just commodities. Now, the consumer says, if it is a commodity, I want to pay the lowest price. Now, the consumer experience changes if you have a banana which comes from a brand which is well known. Chiquita, I think, is a well-known banana brand. If one has bananas, one on the market, right? One has bananas and one has Chiquita bananas. They are Chiquita a bit more expensive, I would say. It is not much, but 10% or so more expensive. What do you think the consumers will do? They will think twice. They will think twice whether to buy yours, which is cheaper, or to buy Chiquita bananas, which is which gives you a consumer experience. And that consumer experience is about buying quality, buying a high standard, seeing other people's that you buy the quality, the higher brand, that you're attracted to higher standards, etc. So this is the consumer experience. And what is it that this consumer experience is being created? What is it? Yes. Yes. You're right. It is intellectual property. It is IP. It is, in that case, a brand. A reputation built on a brand. A business identifier which has given the possibility to that company to distinguish itself from others and to provide a consumer experience which is beyond that one of buying a commodity. Now, are you now clear that you need something? Well, that is what I want. You need something, and I will give you what is needed for you and how you can help yourself. You can help yourself. You yourself, right? You can help yourself to get higher standard and an easier way to achieve goals. But you still need to do your homework. It is kind of a basic layer. If you build a house and you need a fundament, right? You need something to build on. If something which you build on is somehow clumsy, shabby, crap, etc., then all the house you build upon it afterwards, once you get the money, so to say, you build a business with nice stores, etc., but if the fundamental issues are bad, then you will not go far away. So here we are building the solid fundament of your future business. First thing, you need a business strategy. So what do you want? How do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years' time? You see yourself at the same level where you are? Well, even so, if you see yourself at the same level as you are, you have to defend what you have now, or what you will achieve within a week, 2 weeks or so. You will still have to defend it, what you have. And as I say, with a commodity, if you go into the commodity business, you will always have somebody who will beat you on price. And if the consumer experience does not change, well, then you will have no business to defend, right? Now, with regard to the, I would like to, I'm talking here to business around the world, small businesses, and it could be a farmer, and I want to address precisely that kind of segment which are left behind. You're left behind from everybody. Nobody is caring about you, but here I am. I'm here in Spain, but I'm passionate about your business, about you achieving your business goals and you getting better and providing along the way a better experience for the consumer. That is about, it is about consumer experience. You want the consumer to be happy to buy a premium price for your product and to be happy about it. Well, I bought a higher price. Louis Vuitton. Why in the hell would people buy Louis Vuitton bags if they can have bags for what? 1/20th of a price or so, which are more or less the same? Why would they buy so high? Because it's about consumer experience. It's about afterwards that people see, well, here is money, here's somebody who has a taste, here's somebody who cares about quality. That is a person, it becomes part of your personality. So they are able and they want to pay a higher price in order to get, well, a higher standard and change their consumer experience. Look at this in this way, then you get more or less in what I want to transmit to you. Now you have your business goals, you want a quality, and you want to be better than, well, than what it is, a commodity, a pure banana. Okay, I will not go into the banana case now. Perhaps in the next video I will give you an example how to get out of this commodity trap. It is in fact a commodity trap because the trap is there when the price goes down, and the price will go down for commodities. So this is about the business strategy you have now. It must not be sophisticated, it must be quite simple, even simpler the better. But then once you know where to go, it's like the GPS, right? If you don't have a goal where to go, what will you put in your GPS, and how will your GPS function where to go? You don't know. You will, like as I said before, act like headless chicken. You don't want that. Now, once you get your business strategy, then we have the IP strategy, and the IP strategy is helping the business strategy to achieve. It is an enabler. It is something you want to do in order to achieve your business goals. Now, how to business strategy, there's no one fit for all. I can say this from the beginning. So I will give you in the next video some business strategies in order to illustrate how we want to do this. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time.